Speech anxiety. Is it stage fright or is it a core communication issue? My own experience with stage fright or speech anxiety, I was always a shy kid, but when I had to speak in front of others, I'd get nauseous, sweaty palms, lightheaded, and nervous. As we move towards a more technology centered society, core communication issues are growing exponentially. This includes a problem with eye contact, social anxiety, and fears of public speaking. People with good interpersonal communication skills are better able to adapt to stress and have less depression and anxiety. But over 40% of adults have some degree of speaking anxiety. That's almost half of the population of adults, which is crazy. How many of us have some degree of speaking anxiety? And what can we do to get this number down? We can implement a communication centered curriculum in elementary schools. This would look like sharing circles as soon as pre K, story time, where students present their own stories to the class, which leads into presenting their work to the class, whether it is a story for story time or whether it is a findings in a science experiment. And another thing that we can do is work with other classes on these presentations. So you're not just limiting your students to kids that they know in their classes. Will it work? My local elementary school that I send my daughter to has already implemented this type of curriculum into practice. We've personally used these techniques on her. She is outgoing, she is kind, she is confident speaking in front of crowds, and she speaks clearly. She is not afraid to get up in front of a classroom and share a story that she made up or share a song that she has written. Granted, she's 8 years old, so it's not a great song, but the fact that she has that confidence to speak in front of crowds, I very much attribute that to her teachers putting this type of curriculum into practice. Um, for the future, I think that if all schools would implement this type of curriculum, not just doing a communication class or once a week a show and tell, but contributing it in everyday lessons, making sure that all of the students have an opportunity to get comfortable with communicating with others. My citations are from the National Social Anxiety Center and Fundamentals of Communication. Thank you.